Alrighty. We must have some decent wind at least. Anybody in? Cindy, hello. J-Fish, what's going on? Here we are. We finally found some shrimp, guys. That's been quite a... I finally had to wait till this one place opened. I waited for the other place because I wanted to kind of stay loyal. But they didn't have shrimp. And they still didn't have shrimp. And I found out the other spot did, so we went for the other spot. Well, let's get back at it, guys. Let's go see what we're going to catch. We're back in the backyard. And we're going to move over to... I might actually want to switch up my hands. Anyway, right back to that spot we were catching fish at last time. Look how clear the water is, guys. Look at that. Water is crystal clear. All right. Dirty, welcome in. The water is fairly shallow, but it's so clear because it's freezing. Water is ice cold, man. Well, I'm guessing not to you guys in different states right now, because you actually might be on ice. But for me, this is cold. I got waders on. I would rather be in here in a pair of shorts, but I'm not trying to be that kind of guy. Paco, what's up, bro? 25 degrees here. Jeez. So we left early this morning. We left this morning to go find some shrimp. And I guess every place I went to was out of shrimp. So I had to wait for this one place to open. When they opened, I went over and got me some shrimp. But they're the only place in town that actually has shrimp at the moment. We're about knee deep in water. Water's looking really good, Evan. Evan Almighty Revenge. What's going on? Welcome in. Ah, it's beautiful out here. All right, let's see if I could even say that. Geeb. I don't know, something like that. Welcome in as well. The coffee in his butt keep me warm. It's a balmy 65 here. Yeah, I would say it's probably close to that here too, Dirty. I'd say it's probably close to like 60 to 62. This water feels more like, I don't know, 58, 55 maybe. It might be 60. I'll take a cruise along the front of this and see if we can find anything. It's a little windier out here, guys, than the last time we've been out here, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear me very well. Pumpkin theme, welcome in. In the summertime, this turns out to be a very active area right here. In the wintertime, it does too, but only when the water's up. Water's not up. It's the right temperatures, though, for what I'm doing today. So today we're going to focus just on Sheepshead. And if I actually catch a decent sized one, I don't know. Why don't you guys give me a number, and I'll keep it if it's that number or higher. How about that? How's that work? Ellie, I'm fishing for, redfish wouldn't be bad either, Willie Brown, but you'll find them here and there. And the last time I did this walk, I ran into a bonefish. First time I ever seen one this far up high in Florida. I know they're down south. I didn't know they're up here. Yeah, Pumpkin, it's beautiful out here. Eli, welcome in. But I'm going for some sheepshead. I got me some shrimp. But I'll be honest, if a redfish comes by and for some reason decides to eat on my bait, I'm not going to cry about it. I'll try not to, at least. Can't believe how clear it is all the way out here too. Now we're a little over we're about mid-thigh. I'm 6'1", so maybe close to 3 feet maybe. For 14 years, Jamie Tucker, welcome in. 14 years up there. I've been here now 2010. All messages, there we go. You think I'm gonna catch a red first? I'm cool with that. I like reds, man. They're a fun fight. Unfortunately, I live in the part of Florida that you're not even allowed to keep them. Even if I catch one, I gotta let them go. We're not allowed to eat them. I guess they're trying to build up some real good numbers over here, which I'm not opposed of. I'll just go somewhere else if I want to catch one and eat one. Thank you, Pumpkin. What? Do I get a discount if I come in under 5 minutes? That's different. That's different there, Steve. I don't even know what that was referring to, but to me, it gave me the chuckles. Shall we start here? Because we do know there has been sheepshead in here in the past. Oh, what is that? I have one on the other side of my house too. What is this? Oh, cool. It's an oyster. It's a new oyster being started. All right. Cool. I have one on my house. I wondered what it was. All right, let's get some shrimp on here. Shrimp, it's what's for dinner. All right, dude, let's get it. Decent size, not too bad. That is not a bad sized one. If they're as small as they were the last time out there, which is probably where I'm headed next, we're gonna try in this area because, like Willie said, the reds are about to, and that's where they hang out, in here. What do I got tangled up? I don't know where. There we go, fixed all up now. I don't know how I did that, but interesting. All right, let's wing it from here because it's pretty clear, so they're gonna see my legs pretty quick. Did I see what's going on, man? Monique, welcome in. Clevis, what's going on? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, DIC. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope everybody had a good one. I absolutely did a whole lot of nothing on that day, I think. It must have been a good one if I can't remember it. All right, let's rip it up inside of there and see what's killing it in here. Aubrey, welcome in. You're turning 9. Well, welcome in and happy birthday, Aubrey. Work and work. Yeah, that sounds like me right now, too. In fact, when I'm done here, I get to go get dressed up and go back and look for another one. Yeah, I did see I saw the fish in your bush. Yeah, I saw it in your dirty bush. This is true. Shoot, I don't even try anymore, dirty. As long as I wake up the next day, I'm happy. Dude, all the crazy life I lived, dude, I'm good with trying to stay up anymore. Jalapenos on it? Oof. Sounds good, actually. As long as you get rid of most of the seeds, it's not bad. Jalapenos are good. It's that seed that changes your mind. I don't think there's anything hanging around in here right now. Yeah, I'm gonna probably make my way down to your old dirty bush, your unmanicured bush. I'll make my way out there in a little while. I'm gonna stop and hit my Sheepshead little spot right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. That sun's pretty vicious right now. That's too funny. That's funny, Jay. Oh yeah, this water's cold, bro. Is that a fish? Can't tell if it's moving. No, it's a stick. This water's so freaking cold. I'm sure it's gonna be over here at this deeper water. We're gonna find stuff. We did just push something out of here, though. Alright. Alrighty, let me turn around in here. Let's see, I just pushed a bunch of mullet, I think, out of here. Alright, let's go see if these things are on fire today. Hopefully they are. There's enough current for them to be. So, Hugh, what's up, man? I get them in here very often, actually, Willie. I wonder if there's anything even in my spot right now. That might not be the case. Let's go deeper and fish behind it. Maybe they're sitting in the tires. Oh yeah, it's cold. Oh, it's freaking cold in here. Oh, we got a bite. All right, we got something in here. Ah, dang it, I lost that one. All right, so we got something in here. That's good. At least we got something to play with. Come on back. Go out a little deeper here for the better angle. I certainly wouldn't mind a nice sheepshead today. That would be nice. Oops, we're outside of the zone now. We're out of the zone. Yeah, that's kind of in the zone. Let's see how that does. Am I the only one who misses Halloween? No, it's actually one of my favorite ones. A 5-pound sheepshead would be real nice, Bo. Slizair. It's because of the cold water. When they get them really nasty cold snaps, everything seems to be a little bit deeper and a little harder to find. Oh, that was a nice tug. Oh, he got me. There might be some actual decent ones in there, guys. Those are nice 2 tugs. He took everything. 10,000 calories earned. Oh man, you ain't kidding, Pumpkin. all that on a pizza? He ain't wrong. Holy crap, this water is cold today. I should have put on a pair of shorts or a pair of pants or something underneath. All I got on is a pair of shorts. Tell you what. I roll them up tight. Pitch his little butt in there. Not too far, man. Why so far? Why so far? Keeper mangroves? You know, I don't know if I'd see a whole lot of them right now. I don't know why. It just seems like in this wintertime, I don't see a lot of keepers. I'll get the little baby guys that are chilling around the friggin' around where the sheepshead are hanging out. I really want to go offshore again, man. I got offered to go Friday, but I had to work. Somebody really? What's going on, man? Nobody really? Somebody really? Swallowed a coin. Did it give you any richer? I was for a second there. Right now I'm not. I'm also not in the area I need to be in either. I might want to change angles because the angle kind of sucks I'm throwing in. Victor, you just farted. Good job, buddy. And here we go, a different one. That's a different one today. Hello, what's your country, idol? I am. Oh, that's a nice fish. Oh, damn it. I just lost that one. I'm in Florida. I'm in U.S. I love it here. All right, let's get another one. That was just the tail that he ate off of that one. There we go. Let him fall right there. Yes, it does. It did. 30, you ain't wrong. I had to work. I told everybody to be there, and then I got offered, like, I was like, oh my God, I really, truly want to do this trip so bad. Oh, come on, you keep biting it, and I know you want it. I'm going to take it again. Ah, I thought I had him. He wanted it, so we're going to throw him another one. There's a bunch of them in there. Last time I fished this little spot, I pulled 9 of them out of here. 2 mangroves. Took a walk. Caught a little stingray. And then saw a really nice bonefish. And I still don't know how to catch one. I'm not sure I know how to catch a bonefish. I know they don't have a really big mouth. So I'm feeling like I'm fishing too heavy for them either way. Morning. Hey, Jim J, how you doing? Good morning. Jay Fish is telling people to be nice. Ginger, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? All right, we gotta throw him back in there. This guy kind of got himself back out of it. A party mile. There's a good spot, finally. That's a good toss. How DICI ended up winning it with a 10-inch mangrove. Nobody could catch no fish. Nobody was able to catch anything. I was lucky and just hooked a 10-inch mangrove. My drag wasn't even in there, dude. That was a big hit. That was actually a really nice sheepshead. Felt that smack. I wonder if he got me. Nope, I feel it. Come back and whack it again, dude. Oh, there you go. That's a little guy. Right. That's actually might be the ticket right there. That little piece might be the ticket right there. Donald, welcome in, welcome in. Sheepshead smackdown, yeah. This is kind of what I do during this time of year. Sheepshead, and I go to the beach more often, and I fish the beach. I don't fish a ton during the winter. Ooh, something smacked him. Come on, hit him again, dude. Oh, he got me, damn it. Fishing on credit. This one had a real soft shell, so this might not last very long. Sniz. Soto. Damn, that sounds like fun. Flounder and black drum. That's a good combo. A good eating combo, really. Yeah, I haven't caught anything at the moment. I've just been feeding fish. I may swing around the front side to use the back side. Maybe they're a little further in there. Maybe they're a little deeper. Let's do that. Let's roll around the front of this thing. And the water's actually not cold. Well, it is when you're 3/4 of your body in it, but just touching it, it's not cold. And when you pull your fingers out is when it sucks. Let's go from a different angle. A left buzz. Later on, fo. I'll see you soon, man. See you on one of the next ones. Oh, wow. I didn't realize there was this many tires all the way up here. All right, let's change the angle. Go from this side. How about we hit it the right side of the actual pilings? There we go. I think that's a little far out, though. Let's bring it a little closer in. All right, so half of his body's gone. Well, there's at least something in there eating it. Laura Hope, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, how are you? Since I was 2. Even in the womb. You know, I got all the littlest, smallest little baits the last time. Oh man, did I just lose that guy? I totally did, didn't I? Oh, maybe I can get him to come up. No, that's not a chance in hell. All right, let's try another one. Yeah, let's see if this guy will get eaten. I think he has a better chance. He's a little guy. And good little cast. See how long he lasts. Yeah, I thought about that too. Did they get me already? Pretty much. That didn't take long for them to grab the half of it. Oh, they ate that one too. All right, let's try again. half of it on here. Let's see if they'll bite the smaller piece, even though I've used the small piece already. Now I can stick it in the back tail part here. And move it through. Like so. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe. Good cast, at least. It's picked up. Even a smaller piece now. I love how these guys figure out how to gnaw just enough of it till they have most of it gone. Got snatched again. All right, let's try a different tactic, I guess. Maybe they're just all small. I may do a walk here in a little bit, especially since I haven't caught anything that's decent sized. In fact, I haven't caught anything even small sized here. Too much, way too far away. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh no, I'm in the water. I'm standing in the water, Laura. Like I normally do, except for now, I am in a pair of waders. But they're not really protecting me from the cold, though. The cold is actually still very prevalent. They're not neoprenes, they're breathable. Kumari, good morning. Hunting for sturgeon. What's up? Good morning. Uh-oh, we're getting some bites. We're not getting any major ones, but we're getting something here. Just small enough ones to chew up the bait. Nothing big enough to eat yet. Eat it. I just want you to eat it. Stan Harris, welcome in. Tig, what's going on? I don't know if you ever watched Sons of Anarchy, but that was one of my favorite friggin' characters. He was a wacko. I loved him. He was a good character. Finally got the first fish. Oh, yes. Oh, that is a very nice mangrove. Who said something about a possible keeper mangrove? This time of year, this is actually a nice mang. Look at that. That ain't bad. That's actually probably keeper status right there. Oh, stop trying to jump and bite me. That's a decent little mangrove. How many do you think I'll catch of them, though? I only got one. I want at least 2 or 3 of these guys. Maybe I'll let them go. Let's see what I got here. He's probably right on that 10-inch mark. I'll let him go. Let him grow to let him grow. Isn't that what that guy from Hawaii says? Let him go to let him grow. She is a nice, beautiful mangrove, though. Oh, come on, where you at? There you go. All right, let me show you. Pretty decent little mangrove. Probably pretty good keeper size. But I'm going to let them go. I'm not really looking to keep these guys. I was thinking maybe a decent sized sheepshead or something. But I mean, I'll let him go. Let him get big. All right, let's get another one on, huh? All right, one mangrove. I know I'm sure I missed it. There it is. One mango. Thank you very much, Jay Fish. Yeah, I thought about it. I actually have one. I have a live bait pen that's got like really big. It floats on top. It's collapsible. I just don't ever bring it, and I don't know why. This is my fault. Would make much more sense to bring it. I never do. I could probably keep them live the entire time, which is really definitely the way to go, right? All right, let's pop another one of these bad boys in there because that was a nice bite. And he looked a little fired up, so hopefully he had some buddies with him. And one thing I know about mangroves, they like to stay in about the same size. So that means if there's a bunch of them in here, they're all going to be about 10 inches or 10 to 11 inches. So it'll be fun. Zyro, what's going on? Oh, I just got another big bite. That was a nice bite right there. So maybe that's what's on the hole today. Just nice mangroves. Oh, he already got me. I'm fishing on credit. Holy crap! That was quick. All right, maybe we got the mangoes all fired up. They're fun to catch. If you're getting a mixed bag like that, there's a good chance that I might find Willie's redfish in here. There's a chance, Willie. Actually, if you're actually in this water, there's always a chance. Caught a last time I went out, I didn't catch any, but I caught on the time before that. We went to an oyster bed and fished it. Jackson, what's going on? Welcome in, sir. Oh, we just got whacked by something decent out there. Missed me again. Yep, that man got another blessed day. One more day to live. Oh, dang, I had a nice bite on it too. Alrighty, one more time. That's about all he'll last is one more time. I saw a nightbot come up. I was like, oh, I'm expecting all the nightbots. Shut it, nightbot. Mage, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, this last piece is either going to get eaten or it's going to catch something because it's tiny. Got me. Dang it. Dang it! Jay, don't let me go past 12:30, buddy. I got to go to work. Oh, that's probably a good idea, huh? When they whack, give them a little bit of slack. That's not a bad idea, Zyro. Carlton, yes, I think you're right. I think I'm going to have to give them some time. Although each time I've given them time, they've just come back with an empty hook. Something chased it up off the bottom. That's weird. Something actually chased it off the bottom, so that would be probably another snapper. What am I leaned up against? This water's getting cold. Oh, you should get at it, Tig. It's great, man. Where do you fish? Oh, where do I fish? I fish in Florida, Brevard County. Work on Sunday? Yeah. It's side work, Dirty. I'm doing some side work. Makes pretty good money. Yeah, it's side work, but it makes really good money, man. Every side job I ever do makes decent money. Or else I wouldn't do them, you know what I mean? Pull it up tight and then give me a little bit of this in my hand. Weird that the bite shut down, like out of nowhere. Ugh, going into the wind would suck on a boat today. Yeah, Zyra, I have some lures, but I ain't seen nothing in here that's worth even trying to throw a lure at. I'm on the main stem. If I went back into the other darker water, I'd have a better chance, but not in this main stem. That main stems kind of suck ass when this time of year. If I went on these creeks or like maybe a river that's a stem off, or a feeding river or stream or something along those lines, I got a chance of probably pulling something decent. But for some reason, this time of year, they just don't stay in here very long. Oh, I'd be okay with a shark too. That'd be fun. Just got to go a little shallower to land them, that's all. I have a couple other spots for Sheepshead, but I'll just be honest, I was being lazy and feel like driving all the way out there. Arib Familia, welcome in, welcome in. We might be doing some walking here in a second. I'm not finding what I was looking for. We're back in that little mix. The wind is picking up. What are the chances of catching a fish out in the ocean right now? Probably really good. Get on the beach right now here in Florida, you'll probably do pretty decent. There's whiting and there's pompano, bluefish, and I think the Spanish are probably gone by now. I want to say the Spanish leave, the blues show up. I think that's how it works. You get on a boat and go off. Never been in ocean fishing before? Oh man, you should try it. It's definitely worth it. Not sure exactly where you are, but I think anywhere you are is worth checking out the ocean, man. Talk about a lot of fun, dude. Much bigger fish, much bigger possibilities. I think I'm gonna do some walking here in a minute. Go hit some of these docks that are nearby. Henry, welcome in, welcome in. California? Oh, dude, you need to go. You can get into some blue, you can get into some monster tuna out there, some big old blues. Oh, there we go. We got something biting when it moved. It's like this whole thing died on me already. It's weird. Catch one fish in the area and then everything else is gone. Gone, baby, gone. Oh well. Move on to the next spot. Whoa. Found a tire. Definitely put my bucket on the wrong side today. That was just dumb of me. Now it's interfering with everything. Yeah, sharks don't bother me, not even a little bit. You know when to get in and get out. Heck yeah, 18 fish, not too bad. I got a 3-footer last year, or actually the beginning of last year, like February, I pulled a 3-footer out on a jig. For some reason, man, blues love the gotcha plug, and you're just gonna jig it off the bottom, man, just like a lot of jigs, because it does the underwater walking, does the walk back and forth underwater, and then blues destroy it. And then in the spring, once it kicks in the spring, if you can get on the beaches out here at least, and you use one of those Believe it or not, the snook destroy them in the spring. I'll show everybody because I did a bunch of videos this year. I did a bunch of videos on it. I never did any live, so this year I'll do a live. But in the spring, I'll catch a ton of snook right off the. As soon as February hits, you're allowed to keep them here. So I'll be out there trying to keep them from February on. South Africa. There's probably some amazing fish there. Oh, he took me right up inside of a friggin' tire. Took me into something. Backing out, backing out. Found that tire again. Seems slow today, man. Real slow. I snorkel an inlet during spring and saw thousands and thousands of snook. Oh, I don't doubt that at all, Florida. Feral man. Florida feral man. Yeah, I like it. It's cool. Nice name. The Florida man. Florida lives in Brevard? Oh, you live where I live. So I take it you dove the Sebastian Inlet? Oh, Real Deal is awesome, dude. I love Real Deal. Yeah, I really like Real Deal, man. He's a good dude. Captain Steve out of Clearwater. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a charter next year. I'm going to plan one. I'm going out there, and I'm doing a charter with Steve next year. But I want to do it for some grouper. Actually, I want to do like a good 8 to 10, maybe even 12 hour. So I can go out and do the grouper and then come in a little closer and do some close stuff, some grunts and maybe some hogfish or whatever during the summer. I know they're getting them right now though, so I don't know. I have to find out what species they're on. But I'm going out on there on his boat probably next year. I'm going to try to find a group. I already got 3 of us going, so I'm trying to get a group together. Mahi? Yeah, I like mahi fishing. It's hot in South Africa? Yes, it is. I bet it is. Thunderstorm and hail at the moment. That's crazy. That's crazy to even think that. Hail and hot. You got a lot of like tornadoes and stuff like that too, Cindy? I'm just curious. Yeah, dude, he's a real good captain. Yeah, they're never disappointed on his trips. He's a real good captain. Ooh, that one was tall. That roller was tall. I had to jump up. Come on, dude. The wind is really screwing up these friggin' casts. Oh, well, I'm letting that one run. $32 centigrade. All right, so they got the head part of it so far. Real I am me. What's going on, man? About a tornado, yeah. That's scary. Tornadoes, for some reason, man, make me nervous. Yet I live in a hurricane state where they are both. Yeah, same as you, Dirty. Yeah, YouTube shareholder. Oh, he did it to me again. Got me in that same freaking spot. Dang it. He ran me right up into that spot again. So I better turn my angle so I get a better angle at it. But he ran me right up into it again. Hey, shh. Yeah, lots of spouts in Florida, no doubt about that. You know, I had one kicked down right beside the boat. All we did was haul butt, man. We just ran as fast as we possibly could from it. It landed right next to the boat. I literally watched it spin up. Like, holy crap, that was scary. All right, so I buried that sucker in there now. Let's see what happens. I think they're just small ones. Then again, I thought that little mangrove was too. What's up, John? How you doing, buddy? Man, this water is cold today. Just for kicks, Happy New Year to you too, and welcome in. It's Just for Kits, OG. Okay, we got a fish finally. It's a decent one. I don't know what it is, but it's decent. All right, we got our sheepshead. And it's about the same size they were the last time up in here. Same size, guys, same size. But we got our second fish finally. All right, come on, chill out. Spin your body so I can grab you. All righty. All right, had to give myself some slack there. All right. A little sheepshead, not too big, not too small. They come a lot smaller than that. They come a lot bigger than that. But sheepshead it was. That's what we're looking for. Ooh, he even left me enough to actually probably catch something else. Maybe. It's so damaged, we'll try anyway. That's freaking hilarious. What they do to you guys? Did they give you guys fines? They just tell you to go home. Freaking hilarious. Social distancing enough. Freaking sent choppers out. What a threat you were. You social threat. You're fishing on the rocks. You're going to infect all the fish. I was so glad when they laxed all that for Florida. Everybody else is still wearing masks. Yeah, me too. Long pep talk. That's funny. This is a long pep talk. You guys are breaking the rules. How dare you guys do something constructive with your time? Aren't you out there doing drugs like the rest of the kids? Oof, every day Manhattan, working in Manhattan, that must have sucked. Don't forget your mask, sir. Yeah, I couldn't wait for them to get rid of it. And then when they did, I was working on a federal friggin' grounds, which means I had to do all the federal crap. So that means I had to wear the mask still. At least when I got out of work, I got to take it off. It's a pretty dead little spot today, man. I mean, it's got some fish in it, but just nothing really happening. In 30 minutes, they caught us. Damn. Right. How are you going to be able to sell me stuff? We got some time for a walk, guys. Let's take a look. It's 10:30. We do have time for some walk. Yeah, it's beat here. Shall we walk? Yes, we shall. Let's go see what else is out there. Oh, wait. Let's go finish off this half-eaten shrimp here, at least. Then we'll take a walk. Blumpkin Blownuts. Welcome in. Hilarious name. Take a sip of that water. You can tell exactly what kind of fish are in here. Take a sip of that water. You're going to need a lot more than just water to wash that out, man. I wouldn't want to eat this at all. Oop, it just got whacked. I thought I had him. Damn, wrong spot. Oh, well, let's see if there's anything over here. Alrighty. Well, let's get another shrimp on. Let's go somewhere else. Not a lot of fish here, so I might as well walk off. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe I'll catch it on the way back. Like I said, I gotta be out of the water by 12:30 because I gotta go to work. And we're running low on shrimp anyway. All right, good deal. Let's get a walk. Yeah, I was here during the red tide. I live beachside, so there was nothing I could do to get away from the stinking, that nasty stuff that would go in your lungs, man. That hurt. That hurt a lot. You didn't really want to be outside, man. That was messing up people's lungs, eyes, everything. It was bad. Yeah, I was unfortunately here for it. I was living on the beach side, though. It might be something in your bush. Jay's bush is fishy. Fishy bush. Yeah, I bet. Damn, you were crazy surfing that. Yeah, I lived beachside, and every time I friggin' moved around, man, it would just be burning your eyeballs and making you cough. It was rough. Yeah, that's right. The green water. This is our clear. Some way it actually is clear enough, at least. Florida, have you ever seen a bonefish up this high? I saw one last week on Sunday. Last time I came out here and went fishing on Sunday, I saw one over here in that area, that general area over there. I never saw one up this far up. Yeah, we went from beachside to riverside, and now we're starting to look inland for homes. We are looking. So we're going to get there eventually, but we're where we are right now. Go chase all these nasty ass birds. It smells so bad over this dock. I love you friggin' fish people. I've seen them in the Keys. I thought I saw them in the Keys the last time I was down there, which is the only time I've ever been down there. But I saw one up here in Brevard. 100% it was definitely it. Fish are sensitive. They feel pain. Actually, you're wrong about that. They don't feel pain in their mouth. Look it up for yourself. Yeah, you should get out there, Tig. It's fun, man. I love it. It's just a great. Look it up for yourself. Yeah, look it up for yourself, dude. The mouth of a friggin' fish has no feeling whatsoever, and it heals within a day. So you can catch it today, and tomorrow the pieces will already be sort of fixed. You should probably do some more MICU kisses. You should definitely do some more research before making your statements. Actually, it feels skin. So yeah, it'll feel you kiss at that. But the mouth, no. If you're sticking his tongue in its mouth, he's not going to know you're in there. If you're kissing like most people kiss fish on the top of the head and let them go, yeah, they'll feel that. But the mouth itself has no feeling. The only reason they're fighting is because the actual hook is actually resistance. And so when they feel something in their mouth give resistance, they try to run away from it. That's literally all it is. Now, that's not to say anything. Now, when you get them to swallow the whole lure and it's down in their throat, now there might be some feeling into that. But as far as their lips, no, they have no feeling. What do you say? My friendlum is extremely sensitive. Oh, I know, Scooter. I just think it's funny when they always say stuff like that. I'm like, dude, it's scientifically proven that there's no feeling in the mouth. But there is feeling beyond the mouth after they get out of the cartilage. There's no feeling in the mouth. Fish feel pain. You know what? I bet they do, especially if I cook them. And when I cut them open, and I cut them up, or when I put them to sleep. Yep. I'll bet they do feel all that. You are probably correct on that end. Now, let's see if there's anything in here right now. Let's see if we can't stab some fish, guys. I'm in a fish stabbing mood. You have such misdirected anger. What happened? It feels so good when you tickle. Oh my. Oh wow. That's really funny. Correct. You're probably right about that. People laugh at murdering dogs too? What people do you know, Mio? What people do you hang out with? Miguel Kid, welcome in, sir. Not when they're knocked out. I'm a tongue puncture, Jay. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, look at all those barnacles. Man, I better stop going so deep. I'm going to come back a little bit. Oh, here we go. We found a little sandbar to walk a little out further. We were able to get out here last time, so let's try again. These rollers are making it a little difficult, though. Nothing over here. Let's check it out underneath of this sucker. Shall we? Oops. Yes, that is definitely a true story. Same as fish, eh? I boat fixed 6-pounders, hook them with the lips, they're fine the next day. Yep. True story. In fact, I know he hooked 6-pounders. He gets bigger than that, too. He's just being modest. I know, but I see the bottom, Cindy. You are correct. I'm not shuffling, but I see the bottom clean as day. See, I see the bottom. Look. It's my foot down there. You can see it, too. That's the only reason I'm actually just walking. You're right. I'm not shuffling now. It's dark. You have to shuffle. Man, it's these skin waders. No, actually, I'm not. I really wish I did have some set of those. I have my hands on the breathable types, I like them a little better. You can get away with wearing them in the warmer water. But I ain't gonna lie, it does not do a whole lot of protection in the colder water. And there's nothing underneath of this thing right now. Let's take some more walking. Let's go check out Jace Fishy Bush. Oh, that was weird. I thought I missed it. Tig, what's the main fish I look for? It depends on what time of year it is. I chase snook a lot. It's probably the one I fish for the most. And then everything else is kind of like bycatch, but I like catching all the bycatch as well. But if I go in the water, I'm usually looking for snook, except for these times of year. This time of year, it's going to be black drum, redfish, which is a red drum, sheepshead, and then if I get to get offshore, it's going to be like mangrove snapper, triggerfish, lane snapper, yeah, once in a while some red grouper, even though they're out of season right now. So, but mostly going to be that type of stuff I chase the most during the certain times of year. Yeah, they do. They get the worst algae blooms. Right now it's cold, so you got crystal clear water. This water gets dirty as hell real fast. I'm making my way downtown, walking fast. Not shuffling. That's for Cindy. Sandra Willoughby. Gotta go deep. I'll keep that in mind. 70 IQ fisherman. Don't even worry about that guy, man. Just let him keep going. It actually helps my my algorithm with him even the crappy stuff he's saying. Just let him go. Don't put him in the bathroom. He's not saying anything that's going to warrant that. Stick a fish in the bush. Well, we'll see, man. This is where I saw that bonefish. What is that? Whoa, that's deep. Don't want to step on that. That sucker goes down. Ooh, that would have changed today's being dry. I wouldn't have been dry no more, guys. That sucker was deep. He's a brush off. Armchair science. Fish don't feel it in their mouth. Mio, I bet your life is so much fun sitting in front of your mom's basement. Who will I mess with today? What's the matter? Nobody outside for you to protest against? You definitely seem like one of those protesting types. Weather too rough for you to be out there holding some signs somewhere else? Right. I'm okay with it though. It's actually helping my algorithm every time he's got something dumb to say. Okay, guys, this is actually the bushes that I saw that bonefish in. It was either this one or this one up here. But this is the area. And I mean, it makes sense he'd be in here because this water's so clear. But it doesn't make sense because it's so cold. I didn't think they wanted cold water, but this is where I seen them, up in here. I want to say it was that side over there, but it was in this area. I wouldn't have thought they wanted to be in that colder water. It's a chain right. Can't answer simple questions. Yeah, Florida, I'm dead serious, dude. He was near a bunch of mullet to the side. He was cruising in here. 100% bonefish. I could see the stripes on the side. I could see everything. It was clear as day, dude. I thought for a second, I was like, what is that? I don't know what that is. It's silver. So at first I was like, oh, maybe it's a red. I didn't see it being silver. And it turned sideways. I was like, oh, maybe it's a mullet. And then it got close to me. I was like, nope, that's not a mullet. That's a friggin' bonefish, and I don't even know how to catch them. This is really shallow. I don't know what would be up in here. Thanks, Sandra. Appreciate it. I guess. I've never seen that. Man, I was really shocked that I saw a bonefish. And then I said something to couple people, and they said, oh, I've caught bonefish in my cast net. What? You caught bonefish in your cast net? I've never seen that either, so. There's a guy swears he's caught him in his cast net, which at least it aligns with me seeing one. Thank you very much, Miguel. Thanks for coming in, buddy. 3 in the morning. Oh man, Tig, get some sleep, buddy. Thank you for coming in. I hope I did catch something. That's not what we're looking for. I caught myself a oyster shell. Let's go check the other one. At least the water's beautiful. So clear right now. I still gotta watch for those submerged boats though. I got boats that are flipped upside down, submerged completely. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, I'm not sure you're gonna catch one in a cast net. Maharas are my favorite bait. Yeah, Maharas are my favorite too. They're just really a pain in the ass to keep alive. I would say Mahar is my favorite bait for inshore. Easiest bait to get a hold of, obviously, is mullet. But offshore, I want croakers. I want sand trout or white trout, or there's so many different names for them. What else do I like out there? Well, if I can get a hold of some other stuff like goggle eyes or, ballyhoo or something like that. Live ballyhoo, kill it out there. But I also like mullet out there too for the top water. Throw a mold out there and you're going to get something that's going to eat that top water bait. What is that? What is that? Is that alive? Let's go look at it. What is it? I don't know. It's one of those boats. Hey, I told you some of those boats are actually in here. This is all that's left of it. See it? That's all that's left of it. It's like one of them little crappy boats because the front's up there. Wouldn't be surprised if I found something up here in this shallow stuff, seeing how it's warmer. I would want to go deeper though. Paul Molding from UK. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Paul Van Wolfren, what's going on, sir? How are you? Shark maybe. Huffer, Mahi love ballyhoo. Yes, they do. Mullet daddy. NJ Wise Guy, welcome in, sir. Yeah, it's just 2 fish so far today. Nothing so serious. Well, we figured we'd get out here anyway. And eventually, I do have to vacate the water. But that's not till like 12:30. Now, this is exactly where I saw that bonefish, right in here. He was under this bush for a moment, and then he cruised past me and looked me right in the face, and then he like did a big U-turn and ran past me again. And that's when I really knew what he was. I was like, holy crap, that's a bonefish. I didn't know they actually even came out here. I thought that was a southern thing. Let's see what's playing in here. I don't know why it'd be in a shade though, it's cold. Yes, that's true. Actually, a lot of Florida was made for snowbirds, believe it or not. Especially like Sebastian, it was actually created for snowbirds. I don't think Jay's Bush is very fishy today. Yeah, you ain't kidding. Actually, Florida's becoming to the point where only the snowbirds can afford it. If you really think about it, Florida's gotten so friggin' expensive. When you were like looking for houses in Palm Bay, you could find Palm Bay houses for like, 180, 200, 250. Now you're looking at them, they're like nothing under 280, and then, everything from there up. Is that a little tiny? I thought I was looking at a really small. Oh, maybe I am still. Nah, I don't know what that is. I thought I was looking for like a small stone crab, but it turned out not to be. Some kind of something that brushed off one of the trees or something. Okay, we're just about out of. We're running low on some shrimpage, that's for sure. All right. Do my little turn on the catwalk. All right, let's go play around. I really just spot a fish over here. Costa Rica would be nice. That would be a pretty good little spot to disappear to. I have to agree. I've not really spent any time in Costa Rica, but with everything I've seen picture-wise, it looked amazing. And there is definitely fish right here. Now, are they mullet or what are they? Mullet is what I'm looking at, I think. Yeah, I think I'm looking at tons of mullet. Yep, definitely. And is there any reds hanging with them or anything? Sometimes I'll see the mullet running around and I'll see like reds underneath of them. Just like swimming with them. Sandra, no, I didn't catch any bait. I didn't catch any. I actually just went and bought some. I'm using shrimp. And I don't think it's the time of year just yet to go over to, maybe it is, but I don't think so. You can catch shrimp in here during certain times of year. Let's go check out deeper on this. Yeah, pretty much. Not all of them, but a good portion of them. These guys right here are the little skimmers. They kind of look like little Friar Tucks, don't they? With the hair. They look like they're all like bald on top. They look like Friar Tuck. Some kind of monk or something. Tommy Stan, welcome in, man. How are you doing? Yes, I do, Florida. Actually, I go there quite often, especially if I go that side of the bridge. That's usually where I go get my bait. Pretty good little bait shop. He seems to always know what's going on in the area if you ever ask him. Do I see Sheepshead on that guy? I think so. Definitely didn't get it close enough to check. There's definitely something in between those two pilings. All right, let's check that out. That's the one. Yeah, they've been there a long time. He usually's got always the same employees, though. They got an old guy in there now that's not normally usually in there. But most of the time, it's usually him or a young kid and then some female in there. Yeah, Ron, you free footing or you got chest waders? Chest waders, sir, chest waders. Abdul, welcome in. Luciano, welcome in. Yeah, we're definitely running some chest waders. Fishing bros, welcome in. Can't catch anything. I would catch the seagulls. Yeah. Oh, that was actually something. I felt it bite on it. It's not bad. All right, let's get that back up in there. I think there's something between these couple pilings. It might be good too. Yeah, I hope you can too, man. I hope you're strong enough too. Not just so you can go live, but just because I want you to be strong enough for everything, man. That sucks. It really sucks that you're going through that, buddy. Keep you in my prayers, my man. Duct tape a spear on the end of your jet ski and join the battle. Oh my. If you own a boat or jet ski, I hear that the Venezuelan Navy is recruiting. I saw them celebrating is what I saw. Not that I'm a political channel, guys. I saw them celebrating. I got some Venezuelan buddies here that are only here because of political asylee. And I know that they're probably crying right now that they can actually possibly go home soon. Big what get? 2 feeding stops, so going to good direction. Oh, hell yeah. Good for you, Tommy. Time check, 10:55. Thank you, J-Fish. Just heard about the job openings. I heard there's a president job opening as well. What is hanging onto the side of that thing? There ain't no fishing in here. I thought there was. What is that? Oh, it's a cluster of giant ones. For the size of some of these. All right, there ain't nothing in here fishing worth fishing for. Got enough of these for you there. Got some barnacles for you. Lots of those. Nothing in here trying to eat them, though. Let's go to the next dock. So 11 o'clock. All right. Thank you, Jay. Oh, that sounds good, Ginger. That sounds good, Scooter Ginger. Yeah, it depends on what came in from the monster from the ocean. No doubt about that. They messed up by up the tracking for a great white shark once and showed it being in the river. Holy crap. Yeah, I think I would have left all kinds of stains in the water. I seen a great white coming down this river. I'd have fed this everything. There's no doubt in my mind. I would have definitely got nervous on that. There's nothing in here right now. It's time to start getting into kayaks. Yeah, that sounds really good. I like that too. I know people don't like it with leaving the head on, but I like it because it lets all that fat from the brain actually move back into the meat. Makes it really good. Yeah, they'd be stuck in that channel the whole time. They would be able to get out of that channel. I mean, I guess if he was big, like a 14 or 16 footer, he wouldn't be able to pull that off. But if he was like a good 8 footer, 9 footer, he'd be able to get in here. I don't think where I'm sitting, he wouldn't be able to get to. But a little deeper, yeah, he might get me. Oh man, I'll tell you what, I'd hate to see that style of a friggin' dorsal fin. They're pretty recognizable immediately. They look like a giant triangle. It sounds like you're talking about Kathy, the large female that comes up and down our coast all the time. She's been spotted out there at Monster Hole. She's also been spotted at the mouth of Sebastian Inlet, but never inside. I think stays on the other side of it. But I want to say she's like 16 feet now, 17 feet now. That's pretty cool. That's got to be Kathy. You got to be talking about Kathy. I think I remember hearing something about her being in the river. That's a big, big one. I need to put someone in the bathroom. That's Jay Fish's favorite thing to do. Put someone in the bathroom. I'll tell you what, I can't wait till summer already, or at least the spring, so we get back into seeing some fish in this river. I hate when it's empty. You know, yeah, they're rare when they're snow by name. Yeah, you guys over there probably have like so many of them in the area. They probably have names, but you guys don't care. They're everywhere over there, aren't they? If I remember correctly, I remember great whites are everywhere over there by the Horn. Actually, that's not true. You call this brackish, but I started a saltwater tank from it, and that's a reef tank. So the saltwater is the exact same level as the ocean. It really depends how far up you are on this river for this to change. But where I'm fishing, this is saltwater. This isn't necessarily brackish. There was one that pinged in this river, was named Cabot, and he was 10 foot. Holy crap. Blazing Bees, welcome in, sir. It's the sun. I almost forgot what it looks like. I may be from the inlet. What's going on, Terry B? How you doing, sir? From the inlet, probably like 6 miles. As like probably straight run, I'm probably like 6 miles from the inlet. As the bird flies. But it was a false ping, okay. Damn, a 10-foot friggin' shark. I know there's probably bull sharks that run in here that big, but they're not as big as as that great white body-wise. They're nowhere near the size of the great white. Where is my bucket at? Not sure if we've got incoming tide or outgoing tide. That's pretty close. It was close enough to it put it in the river, so he was probably right on the bank. And these people fishing there and swimming in there and everything. He's just cruising through them. I seen a tiger shark do it last time. I was down at the down south. One cruised through all the people and they never even noticed him. You can see his shadow cruising. All right, let's see what's up in here. Let's go see what's here. Yeah, you're right. I've seen some big tigers when I was in the Navy, man. That's the biggest shark I ever saw when I was in the Navy. I saw bigger than I ever thought it could get. I didn't know how big. I don't know how big a tiger shark can actually get. Not like I've done a lot of research on it. But this one was 20 or 20 plus. This was one of the biggest sharks I ever saw in my life. Swimming beside of the ship that I was on. The ship I was on was like 700 or 800 feet, just about 800 feet long. And this thing was cruising beside my fuel room. It was like 21 feet. It was 21 feet. Hey, babe, how you doing, babe? I ate the rest of the delicious soup hooker. Was it good, baby? It's welcome in, welcome in. No, not today, not today. I have attempted to catch a shark on here a couple of times. Every once in a while they come in and they're real close to the shoreline, so I'll throw lures at them and bait at them and see if they'll bite. But most of the time they just get scared and run off. Oh, it's the worst. I gotta pee and I'm in waders. You can't pee in waders. Do yourself a favor and don't pee in waders. It just ends up in liquid down by your ankles and it just gets cold. 100 likes. Oh yeah. Thank you everybody very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, some good shark fishing. Oh man. Maybe I will go do some beach fishing, Reese. Maybe I'll do that next. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. How about I plan for next Sunday? I'll set up for a beach fishing for next Sunday. Probably run down to like Mel Beach or something. I don't know. We'll see. But right now, let's go see what's up Shaller. That's where you're from, Mel Beach? Nice. Yeah, Mel Beach ain't bad. I like it down there. Ate all my broccoli and cheddar broccoli soup, huh? It was actually really good, Cindy. It actually was. This time of year is fantastic for soup. Yeah, you're right, Florida. I think I have enough to make more too. I have a whole nother head of florets, so I can pull those apart, and yeah, I could probably make another one. You want to clean the bucket? You want to clean the actual pot? I can make it when I get home. Oh no, I can't. I gotta go to friggin' work. What time is it? 11. I'll probably have enough time to get it started at least, babe, and then you'll just have to turn it off. Yeah, I bet it is, Cindy. I bet it is. Hey, welcome in. Work ruins fishing every time. Oh, she's probably in like 90 degrees. South Africa right now is having their summer. Cinderella, welcome in. I'm barely even seeing mullet today, guys. I saw a small bunch of them, and that was all I saw. Maybe these pilings down here will hold something. Might as well check them all today. I've got time, might as well, right? 11 time. Yep, I got time and battery, so let's go. Let's try them all. Next time I stops moving, I'm gonna see what way my bucket's running. If it's running towards the inlet or if it's running away from it. You know what, Florida, I was just saying to myself, I was like, man, I haven't seen small bait since the last time I came out, which was Sunday. And I saw a bunch of small bait and no big ones. And today I can't see nothing but big ones. And there's not a ton of them either, just a few here and there. Let's go see what's up underneath of this, huh? Shall we? That's a decent little spot. All right, now which way is my bucket running? Staying with me or leaving me? It is leaving me. So it looks like we're going to outgoing tide. Yep, outgoing. 113. Yeah. You get a good one on there, Florida, because the river sucked this year. I don't know how the ocean did. I was going to go out there more this year, but I actually didn't. I intended to. I just never ended up making it. Got 2 hours right now. All right. See if we can't whip that in between there. Ooh, hell yeah. Hit that thing right on the last second, though. I didn't want to do that. Let's try not to hit it again. There it is. That's the one I wanted. That's it. That's it. Curry goat pizza today, huh? Is that on flatbread? What would you put that on? Regular pizza? Pizza dough? Flatbread? What is it on? I'm happy for you, Victor. I'm glad that you're the only one that has to sit there and smell your own self. You sit there and think about what you've done. Yeah, I thought last year was way better, dude. Last year I did so much better. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Curry goat would sound good. A good wet fart? Oh, gross, dude. That's going to be itchy later. It's gross. Yep, I think it's going to be beach next weekend. I don't think I'm going to do this next week. Buy the pie would be too... Oh, I bet it... Would it really? Oh. Why? What's it cost per slice, Jay? Yeah, but you live in New York, where it's like everything is next to one another. We probably have the same thing here, probably through the whole entire state, though. Yeah, this is not going as well as I was hoping. Gator Monster 2, welcome in. Trouser trout, gross, dude. Victor, you're gross. Tame pastries, cannolis. Oh. Yeah, I know the best bagels in the area are from your area. And the only way they could do that, and only way they could say New York bagels if you get the one from New York. It's the only way you can really say that. It sounds crazy to say it, but it's the truth. The water from the bagels is what makes it as good as it is in New York. New York bagels are good because of the water. Did I just see a fish in there or no? Nothing. Let's go check these two slashed ones, and then we'll move up this way again and check it out. Remember nothing. What's going on, sir? Welcome in. Yep. Makes all the difference in the dough. The only way you can actually say I got actual New York pizza is if you brought New York water in. You ship New York water down, you'll have New York pizza. Well, that and the fact that you had to know how to make pizza, but I guess that goes without saying, I would think. Damn, that sounds good. Mahi tacos. This is the time of year the mahi's really in, isn't it? I know tuna's in. Last time I was out, no, the time before the last time I was out, I got a tuna. Nice blackfin. Pretty good sized blackfin, actually. It was fun. That was a really good day. We ended up coming home with a blackfin, bunch of lane snapper. Oh, shoot. You know, I got trigger in the freezer right now. I guess I can pull that out. Huh. I'm going to pull that out tonight. Some triggerfish? Yeah, but I mean, they get closer this time of year, if I remember correctly. The mahi might get a little closer this time of year. I definitely know the tuna do. I caught that tuna in like 70 feet of water, man. 60 or 70 feet. Marines and Army Mom, welcome in, welcome in. So good, Florida. I know that. Definitely the season, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the season for them. I think even yellowfin are being caught now, so it must be getting cold enough. I just saw a fish just rip off, but I think it was a mullet. It's not going to get warm enough today, I don't think, guys. I don't believe it's getting warm enough, which means I should go to the beach definitely next weekend. Give me some pompano? Pompano, anyone? I have not tried any other recipes lately as of yet, Cindy. I have backed off of making some of them, but we are going to try to get into another batch of that. So I'm going to go through all the recipes that you have me. Yours is the next recipes I'm doing. What we got there? I thought we had another stingray. I was like, I'll catch a stingray right now. Why not? They're kind of fun catching. If you're up for a good fight, they're a pretty good fight. Thank God for them 12 and 14 foot poles I use. I usually cast just beyond the second breakers for the pompano. Right now they're out there big. They're big and they're offshores, last I heard. Well, not offshore, but off the shoreline. I know in the summer they're in the river. See them in the river in the summer. I figured they'd be in here in the winter too, but it doesn't appear to be. Yep. Chuck, welcome in, welcome in. What's your last name there? Robergi or Roberg? I just love how clear this water is. I walk this way all the time during the summer. Figured, why not during the winter? Let's check it out. Now I'm understanding why I don't do it in the winter. Nothing in here. Stealth FX, welcome in, and hello to you too, sir. Or ma'am, I guess. Could be either or. Well, let's go see what's playing around on these shallower ones. It is warmer in the shallower water. We'll hit these last two docks and I'll turn around and head back. And then it'll pretty much be the day. I would stay out a little longer, but I got to get out of the water, get ready, run over to a buddy of mine and do some work. Ugh, it always gets in the way. Stealth, I am not fishing in the, I'm not in a lake at all. I'm actually in a river. This is the Indian River, Brevard County in Florida. It's actually saltwater. Now, during the summer, this is a very active dock. This will be the first time I've ever fished it in the winter. No, yes. I think I fished it the first time the fall this year. What is that? What in the world is that? Is that a bunch of something? Is that something sunk? Alright, well, what is this? A boat? Oh, it's a boat. It's an upside down boat. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. You gotta watch walking around out here because of this stuff right here. See? That's the bottom side of a boat. And you can see the bottom of it is totally hollow. So there's stuff up underneath of there sometimes, but your foot can go through the top of that and it destroy your ankle. I have yet to go through one all the way, but I have come close. Yeah, I love them, man. A manatee. Yeah, manatee will come up and hang out, especially if they want some belly rubs, man. They'll come right up on you. They want to get touched. Oh, we did just get hit. Oh, we got hit. Okay. We threw it in there and drug it through and I got hit. Let's go back in there. Gotta go check my bush again. Dude's got a mythical bush. He does, Ferrelman. He has a bush that he likes, and he likes to call it his bush, so I tell him it's his fishy bush. And it actually does catch fish. I mean, I've caught a lot of fish out of there. In fact, that bush gave me my first Grand Slam ever. I waited for that Grand Slam all summer long, man. And that bush actually gave it to me. In fact, it gave me two that day, if I remember. I got a double a double that day, if I remember, because there was two of them in that same bush. I pulled a tarpon out of it and then turned around and threw another one up under there with a lure this time and pulled another one out of it, which gave me double slams, or a double grand slam. That was actually a really good day. I remember that. That was a really good day. Get your ball in my bush. Probably. Yes, you were. In fact, I think you were the one that planted that when I pointed it out that I actually got it. Like, yes, I got it. I was so happy. Tarpon are so hard to keep. Yeah, the double slam. That was good. That's a good one. I'm not sure anything's going to be in here right now. I did get hit in here, though. Throw it up a little further in there. The water's super shallow here, too. Oh, that's what I was tripping over this year. Yeah. Yeah, I actually got some video of that too, Florida. I actually went down to Robbie's and I went and got my, I guess they give you sardines or whatever they were giving you. And I was using them, and the last one jumped up and I snatched his bottom jaw and I held him while he shook the shit out of me. It was actually a lot of fun. That's the first time I was ever down there. All right, let's try deeper. Oh, so this is what I tripped over earlier this year. What in the heck is it? I almost ate it on this thing. I don't know what it is. Huh. I remember almost eating it on it, though. I probably didn't get a hit. I probably hit something in here. It's pretty barren at the moment. I am definitely on the wrong part of the river today. Bad decision on my half. Oh well. You can't be on the right spot all the time. You can at least try, though. Try this last dock, and I guess we'll get back. That's kind of what it looked like, huh? Randy, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, I don't know what that thing is, but it looks like that too. That's right. I remember you saying that. You're like, I was yelling with you. I was so happy. I worked so damn hard for that Grand Slam. Oh my God, look how many little baby fish are in there. Holy crap. All right, let's see what else is eating them, maybe. Something eating them? I hope so. I mean, that sounds kind of horrible, but I hope something's eating them. Look at them all. Holy crap, look at all the babies. I don't know if you guys can see them all. There's so many of them in there. Pretty dead here too. Maybe out on the deeper side of the next dock there might be something. At this point, I'm hoping just to scare something so I could see something run other than these little tiny guys. The fish are hibernating. It sure feels that way, don't it? Yeah, Florida, definitely you ain't joking. Random crap in the water everywhere you go around here. Sometimes it'll have you just sitting there staring at, trying to figure out what you're even looking at, though. Like, what is this? Like that so-called, field goal post back there is what it looked like to me, too. If nothing else, I'm getting some exercise in at least. Yeah, we'll head back towards the other spot. Maybe there might be some more fish back on those pilings again. We'll check those pilings before we head in. One more time. I can't wait to have a boat. Finally figure out where to fish with a boat in the winter. Chase, welcome in. Steve, welcome in. Oh yeah, you're not kidding, Steve. Chase, welcome in. Hammer time. Welcome in. I'm in Florida. Hammer time. The fish are hibernating. Okay. What am I fishing for? Actually, I'm fishing for steelhead at the moment. Holy crap! Look at the size of this log. Is that a log or is that a pipe? Holy crap! Check that thing out. Is that a pipe? All right. Do something stupid and stick my foot in it. It's a pipe. Okay. That's a giant pipe. Look at that thing, dude. Look at this. It's a pipe, it looks like. Huh. It's huge, whatever it is. Yeah, you aren't kidding. Any reds? No, sir. Not a single one. All I ended up with is one mangrove and one little sheepshead. Now we're going to fish down here on this dock for a short period, turn around and head back. Fished out one spot where I caught some fish, and then I'm probably going to call it a day and get to go to work. Get to go to work. Yeah. I hate that. Work gets in the way all the time. But at least we caught one of the targeted species today. So that was something at least. Here's some more random crap. Got some neat stuff growing on it though. Alright, let's get up here. Still pretty shallow, so I'm not really expecting to see anything in here. I'm only about knee deep. Needs to be a little bit more. Oh, I got myself working on Sundays. They don't have me working. They can't get me to work on weekends. I make a lot more money working for myself on the weekends. Is that a big crab right there? Nope. I don't believe it is. Let's see, it stuck his arm out. Let's see what I do with this piece. Yeah, it's not deep enough for any fish over here. Alrighty. Yeah, there's not even stuff floating around underneath of it. All right, let's go back to that one spot and then we'll call it a day. We'll walk shallow. At least maybe we'll see some stingrays and maybe we'll catch one of them. "25 degrees outside. You gonna bicycle it to your destination there, J-Fish? I almost tripped over myself. Over here talking shit, almost fell down. Oh, the weather's not gonna show you. I turned all that off. I'm probably gonna turn off the one thing that you hate too. It's over here. That looks crazy. What is that? What is that? Wow, it's really shallow. Some more random crap. Oh, it's a boat. It's a little boat. Little boat. Get cold beers for Sunday football, huh? I'm glad I never got into sports like that. I love playing sports and I like following like the highlights, but I am not sitting there watching anything. Just not my thing, man. Bruno, welcome in. Massachusetts, huh? Sounds cold. Sounds very cold right now. This water's cold enough at the moment. I don't really want to be around anything colder at the moment. I think there's Chinese food in there. I think I'm going to eat the Chinese food when I go home. Today's the last day we can eat it anyway. Ian Holmes, welcome in from the UK. London to be exact. Yeah, it's not something I want to do. Bentley J, welcome in. We're supposed to be fishing, but all we're really doing is going for a walk and drowning shrimp. A walk in the beautiful water. And the water is beautiful, but it is cold. This is also why we're not finding any fish at the moment. But we got that one little spot we're going back to. We might find a couple more in there before we gotta say goodbye. Time check. Let's see. Ooh. Guess what time it is? 11:41. Don't even know if I'll make it back to that. Maybe I'll beeline right to it instead of playing around anywhere else. A lot of babies in there again. Whoa, look at all these ones. Look at all these little guys. See if you can see them all. Tons of them, man. So many. Hello, Donna from North Carolina. Happy New Year to you as well. It's a summer flounder. It is very peaceful, Bentley. Very peaceful today. Actually, I wish there was a little more action. The water is super clear. This is how it gets in the wintertime here, though. What is this thing? Look at this weird. Oh, here's another boat. It's another boat. One of the boats upside down again. Oh, there's a fish in there. I just saw a fish in it. Let's see what kind of fish it is. Oh, it's a decent sized fish too. Oh, there's a bunch of them under it. Oh yeah, holy crap, he's definitely in here. We're gonna stay right here and fish this little boat, which is weird. We're definitely gonna fish this little boat. There's decent sized fish in there. I saw one just rip out and eat my shrimp. Oh, they're on the other side too. Okay, they're all in here. That's super weird. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them in there. I just see them swimming around the hole. That's weird. Well, at least we found some fish to play with. Got one. He's in there. Oh, I can't get him out though. Oh, I can't get him out. He's in there. Oh, he's in there, Let me see if I can get it back at least. Maybe not. Nah, he's really in there. Oh, had to break off. All right, let's get another hook on there. Oh, there's definitely fish in there. That's crazy. I'll have to watch a little closer. We'll have to get another hook on here though. Give me a second. It looks like there are a bunch of mangroves under there. A bunch of them too. Huh. You find fish in the weirdest place in the river sometimes, man. Upside down boat, and there's a ton of fish under it. Tyler, at the moment, I'm fishing whatever's underneath of this little boat right here. I want to see what's under it. I'm curious. It looks like a bunch of mangrove snapper. They're all hiding underneath of it. And I'm getting close to the end of me getting off. I have to get off here soon. Yeah, there's some actual decent sized ones. Ready to mount the opening. So we're going to throw another one in there. I know he's going to eat it. Just give me a second. Gonna have to be a little quicker, I guess, on the draw here. I'm working on a tiny little hole. Yeah, it's definitely mangroves. Alright, let's throw this back on this little tiny hole here. It's crazy. All this area, and I'm fishing a tiny little crack in a bow. That kind of makes me laugh, to be honest. He's looking at it. He's thinking about coming out of the boat for it. I think there's a large goby also in the hole. This is some lazy butt fishing right here. It's going to be really hard to get him out of this hole, though. It's also hard to get the damn shrimp in the hole. I missed the damn hole again. I doubt that. I am doubting that there is a shark fin close to me. If there is, it's very small. I'm I'm constantly screwing this thing up here. Come on, get over there. Right there is where I want it. Dang it. Almost had him. Missing the head. I got one. Yeah, boy, I got him. Oh, he ripped off. He's over here by me now, though. Oh, it's a nice looking sheep. It's actually a nice bunch of mangroves in here is what it is. All right, it's a bunch of mangroves underneath of this thing. Got another one, I think I had another one at least. I got that one back at least. I never thought that they'd be down in there. That's a weird little spot. The fish is the bottom side of a sunken boat. Weird. Captain Fulpo, what's going on, sir? Someone's at the garage. Yeah, I broke off inside of this thing once already. It was something big enough that got me snatched up inside of it. There's not a lot of holes to work with here, so we're working with about 10-inch hole on one side and probably a 2-foot hole on the other side, but unfortunately they don't want to take anything from the other side. They only want to take it from this tiny little hole. Got one. Dang it, I thought I had one again. Gotta be kidding me. Hey, at least they're aggressively hitting it. Are you guys watching this? Are you guys seeing this at least? Sometimes I don't realize the camera's facing in the wrong direction or something like that. So that must be exactly what they're doing. They're just hanging out by the holes and just swimming back and forth. And when they see something pass it, they jump out and grab it. Yeah, no reds, but we have a group of mangrove we're messing with right now. There's not a ton of space to play with them. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Yeah, boy. It's a nice size mangrove, actually. That thing's underneath a tiny, tiny little boat. Look at this. That's a nice size looking mangrove. Look how lit up he is. Look at this little guy pulled out from underneath of that. He's beautiful, man. He's got all kinds of colors flared out. That's crazy. He's got blue on his face. You don't normally see this much color on him. Look at the blue on his face. How pretty he is. Nice mangrove snapper. Number 2. Thank you. Cindy? Where'd that guy go? Is he down between my legs right now? Oh, he's using me as cover, huh? I just pulled the fish out. Now he's hanging out next to my foot. No joke. Look at this. He's in between my legs. You see him? He's just using me as cover. He's still there. That's weird, huh? Let's see if I'll move. If I move my foot. Oh, there he goes. Nope, he just moves to the other side. There he is. You're gonna have to leave sooner or later, dude. I gotta turn around. That was a nice fish, actually. Not huge, but for being underneath of a little broken boat, I mean, that was weird, right? Yeah, it's my new buddy. He's just gonna chill with me. I don't know how long he was gonna hang out with me. He didn't go very far. He just like went away from me because I moved. Like he was weirded out by me moving. He didn't even go back to the boat. I felt like I was playing Pokemon. I got you. It's official. Whatever you want to call him. If he was a turtle, he would have got Squirtle. Let's go back to that tiny little hole. That's weird, but it's working. No, definitely not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That one's way too small. I can't get my lure out of there. Where are you stuck at, dude? Oh, you're already in there, stuck? Where at? Oh, you got stuck immediately in here. All right, well, something got him already. There's already a fish back at the other hole. That's crazy. I wonder how many are in there. There's already 2 or 3 of them by the new hole, the old hole. He came out, he was super dark and red. As soon as he hit the river, he became like muted colors and hung out near my leg. That was really weird. They're really dark underneath here right now. My guess is they're hungry. There will be another one if I let it fall down in the hole. I'll just have a harder time getting them out if it falls down in there. Oh, we're inside the hole now. Shouldn't take long for something to whack it. Got him. That's a nice one too. All right, another one. Look how red they are, guys. Look at this. They're so fired up in there. Look at that. He is so fired up. These guys are decent sized fish, man. These are all keepers. I think I could have pulled 3 or 4 keepers out of there. I want to say there's a couple more in there. Let's see if this guy will hang out near my legs too. No, he wasn't trying to be friendly. Not quite. Oh, yes, he did. He hung out behind me. No, he left now. All right, that's 2 out of that little hole. Let's see, what time is it here? 12:05. We got a little more time. Let's see what else we can pull out of there. Bunch of mangroves, though, huh? Oh, gotcha, sucker. Today's a mangrove day, huh? I'm gonna have to go back to see if I can find that. There you go. Martin, welcome in. T, welcome in. Sorry, I don't speak the language, so I'm not exactly sure what that says, but I do see the first letter is T. That's about as good as it's going to get for me, guys. Gets worse before it gets better. Oh, right inside. There you go. He's in there. He went himself inside there. Oh, got another one. Oh, that's a nice dark sheepshead. Look at this guy. Super dark, tiny little dude. He's a super dark, tiny little sheepshead. Cute little guy, though. Chill out. Come here, bony boy. Chill out. Let me get you unhooked here. I know, it's my fault you're freaking out. Super cool. Another sheepshead. Little guy that time. Jerry Jerome, welcome in. Welcome in. There's a second sheepshead for the day. Nice 5 fish. We only got a couple more minutes, guys. I'm gonna finish here. Finish fishing up. Finish up fishing here. That was a lot more of a tongue twister than it sounded like. Well, I'm gonna finish up fishing right here, and then I'm gonna head home and go to work. Ew. Ew. I don't want to do that, but they're making me. Huh. Never would have thought to check this little boat for fish. I guess I can't overlook that no more. Oop, I just saw a bigger fish swim by there. A lot bigger, actually. And in we go. We're in there. Oh, we're getting eaten. We're 8. And we're on. Come on, baby. Oh, he came off. All right. This turned out better than any piling I could have found. They're kind of stuck here. They don't have nowhere to go. They can't run away. Catch them where they feel safe. Dang it, missed that one too. Once you got to get them in there, I guess you just leave them sit, because if you move them around too much, they get stuck on things under there. I guess let the fish eat, and he'll keep you out of the stuff. I'm hoping. At least that's my plan. Oh, I see all the bigger fish too. There's so many of them in there. All right, he's in there. Might have already been eaten. Oh, this is a big one. Look at this. Oh my God, it's one of them big stonefish. Oh, look at this crazy thing. Damn it, this thing's poisonous. Look at the size of that sucker, huh? That thing's poisonous, guys. That is the cousin to the stonefish. He's got a couple of big spines on his back. There they are right there. See those big spines by the back of his head? I'm gonna pull them up here. These are not to be played with. All right, guys, so this is a poisonous fish. Or venomous? Poisonous? Venomous, because they have venom in the spikes. Behind his head, which you can't see right now, he's actually, oh, there they are, they're out. He's got them out right now. So behind his head, right behind his big cheeks, you'll see giant. Let's see, he'll get them, pull them out again. Yeah, right here they are. Let me get out my, here, I'll show you them. Okay, so this is a venomous fish. These are the ones you watch out for. Right there, I just touched them. If you see them, right here. Those ones are the ones you watch out for. These guys behind his eye receptacles, they're the ones that are poisonous. The rest of him is probably pretty decent, which I won't play with, but I'm going to let him go as fast as possible now. And I'm going to try not to step on him. He must have been the giant fish that I saw moving around. Yeah, you got to be very careful with these guys. But these are super venomous. And he's gone, and I don't want to hang out with you, though, dude. You're going to have to leave. I'm not trying to hang out with you, bro. All right, you're going to just go away. Here he is right there. That is a venomous fish. How beautiful it is, though, huh? Look how big he is. He's all head, huh? Look at him. There he goes. He gets closer and closer to me. Just get out of here, buddy. I don't want you to be fucking... I don't want to hang out with you. I mean, you're pretty and all, but just kind of... go your own way. Oh man, he just tried to strike at my rod. Dude, I didn't know they were like that aggressive. I put my pole on him and he tried to snap at it. Oh, he just tried to bite it again. I don't really want to hang out with you, dude. Really wish you would leave me. Stop trying to bite everything that touches you. He's pretty big, man. It's just hanging out right here, man. I'm nervous about it. He's just watching me. I'll go back to that hole. Now I just got to watch where I step. Yeah, that's a venomous fish. That's a pretty good size one, to be honest. What did you guys put on there? Did you put that out there? Tom, welcome in, Tyler. See, did that get put up? Damn darn toadfish. Yeah, toadfish. They're still in that same family. There he goes. He's swimming off now. Big old toadfish that was. Toad or stone? I can never tell the difference, man. They look so similar. I know the scorpion's red, but that's in the same exact family with them. And they're equally as poisonous. Or venomous. I think that's the way it is. Venom? I mean, it's poisonous if you eat it, and venomous if they've got, like, some stuff to take care of you, right? Like venom. Isn't that how it works? Yeah, I sound like an idiot right now. Dote. Big old toadfish, stonefish, one of those two. All right, back in the hole. It's very venomous. Yes, they are. They're extremely venomous. Yeah. I knew someone would be like, dude, are you crazy? Get away from that thing. He swam off. He was actually really big. That would have done some damage to me. He'd have definitely done some damage. I didn't know they were that aggressive though either. Oh, look at that. Almost lost that. Okay. I didn't know they were that aggressive. Everything that touched him, he tried to bite. That was crazy. That thing's very venomous. $12.15, all right. All right. Well, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to call that last fish my last one. Big old toadfish. Not too bad, huh? Pretty cool. Come on out here, buddy. All right, we'll finish with that guy. All right, well, I've never pulled so many fish out of a little tiny hole. Yeah, that was interesting, man. And I certainly never pulled that size of a friggin' toadfish out. That thing is poisonous as hell. Or venomous, whatever you want to call it. All right. What do we end up with today? 3 mangrove, 3 sheepshead, and a toadfish. There it is. There it is right there. Nice finish. Oops. Ever seen a stargazer? No, I sure haven't. I will look it up when I go home. It'll mess you up. Really. I'll tell you what, that toadfish will mess you up pretty bad. Are you really just hanging out near my feet too? You're weird. As soon as I hit the water, they went to my feet. Every fish, including that stinking toadfish. That's the last one you want hanging out near your feet. All right, guys, I'm going to focus on getting home now. So, thanks everybody for coming in, man. As you can see, I cut off my mustache. Actually, it was an accident. I just tried to trim it up, and I ended up going real deep, so I just got rid of it. But the beard's still there. Anyway, all right, guys. I hope everybody has an amazing day. If you're just getting in, thanks for coming in. Everybody who's been in, thank you for coming. Thanks for staying. Thanks for watching some fish. I got to keep my eye open for that big toadfish. I don't want to step on his big butt. Anyway, thanks for coming in, everybody. Appreciate everybody coming in and taking a look at the show. And I do a Sunday live every Sunday, and there's very few Sundays I miss, but I have missed some. So, and I try not to. Thank you very much for coming in, everybody. Appreciate it. Have the great rest of your weekend. Peace.